All right, y'all, what is going on? Got a quick video. Y'all see what Sony doing is, right? Y'all see what Sony doing? Y'all see how things are playing out on that PlayStation Now and that PS3 streaming? Everybody's up and on about backwards compatibility. I told y'all to get y'all a PS3. I'm not joking about that. Get y'all a PS3. Look, I've been on the PlayStation 3 for a long time, but I've come to love the console. I think the console is turning out to be a very solid and very fruitful and very robust console. And the fact that Sony's not jumping on board to make backwards compatibility an issue or make it a thing is very concerning, because it can be done. I was the one in the beginning thinking that it couldn't be done because the cell processor and all the things was like off the rails about it. I posted it on Twitter a while back that I felt like it couldn't be done. People was back and forth in the comments. Some was roasting me. Some was telling me that I was right. But I'm telling you now that it's possible. Under further review, it's possible, and Sony don't want to do it, mainly because of money. And I get it from a business side. You spending millions upon millions to not only get this backwards compatibility up and running, but to keep it running through software emulation could be an issue. There's a way that they could have done it through like they did with the PS3 with the PlayStation 2 and the PlayStation 1. It's a possibility they could have done that, but that's a high risk for something that is very much more technical than the other two consoles. As far as PlayStation 1, I don't think that was ever software emulation, but I know the PS2 was on the PS3. And I can understand how that's an issue. But I will say, with the PlayStation 3, it could be done, but like I said, the hassle of it is the problem. Putting the cell processor in all PS5s, kind of like they did with the fat PS3 when they put, the emotion engine in for the PS2, that's very cost effective. It's a lot of money to do it. It could be done, but it's a lot of money. So I'm gonna get off of that to tell you guys this. Get a PlayStation 3. I'm not joking when I tell you, if you really love those games, just buy a PS3. Trust me, there's plenty of them out there in the wild, and if you get the right ones, they're functional. The fat PS3s, not so much. The slim and the super slim, you're good to go. Get one. I got a slim. I'm happy that I got it. I put a 1 terabyte hard drive in it, and I'm to the point now to where I'm basically putting all my games on it now. I'm still in the process of doing it, not only with my main account, but my Japanese account. I'm putting games on it like crazy, and the games on it will work. Now there's always been this thing about what happens with the CMOS battery. I'm being lazy. I haven't looked it up and see what the CMOS battery does. Does it kill all your games? Because from what I'm learning, as long as the user profile is on the system, the games will work. So I'm under assumption that's the case. If I'm not right, let me know in the comment section. Let me know, because that information needs to be passed on, and I need to go look at that information myself. So that's something I need to do. But you're talking about a console that plays pretty much all of the PlayStation 1 library. Nobody wants to deal with that old PlayStation 1 we had to flip upside down to play games on, because all the vents are on the bottom. Nobody really wants to deal with that. So you can play pretty much all the PlayStation 1 games on the PS3. The PlayStation 2 classics are pretty good library over there if you want to buy those games again. But if you have your own disc, what is the harm of buying a fat PS3? And you have all 3 generations right there. Now the fat PS3 has its risk, it has its issues, and I ain't gonna say I don't recommend it, but I know mine died on me. Mine is gone. Mine is going to the heavens. Maybe I can get it repaired or whatever. Maybe I can get it refurbished. I don't know if it's a software issue. It just don't want to cut on anymore. But if you find one out there in the wild, which I know there's a few stores that have them, they're pretty pricey, but if you can get one and get it cleaned and maintained and refurbished, look, you're in a really good spot. You're in a really good spot at that point. and I don't see what the problem is. At some point, you just gonna have to look and be like, hey, if I like the PS3, I'm going to do my due diligence and probably get one. Now, I would be remiss before I get out of here and say the emulation is starting to work out very well. If you have a PC that actually runs this, the RP PSC, I think that's what it's called, or RP, or whatever it's called. If you get the PS3 emulator up and running on your PC, you're good money. And that's another way. If you can't get if you're not wanting to go the console route, go ahead and go the emulation route. But you're gonna need a beefy PC. But I've seen people do wonders on that thing. I've seen people do wonders with the PlayStation 2 emulator. So, I mean, it's just the whole community that's under that is doing a phenomenal job. So, your options are there. If you want the PlayStation 3 to be up and running in your setup, there's one or two ways to do it. Emulation or absolutely buying a console. They're going up in price. I talked about it. But like I said, man, Sony don't care, bro. Sony is not caring. They're going to let you stream these games, and it is what it is. This is why I said buy a PlayStation 3 now on my last video, and I'm still going to stick with it. I highly recommend it because this PlayStation Now stuff is not what's happening. It's not what's happening. Buy one. All right, I can't say it enough. Last time I talked about it on the collectible side of things. Now I'm talking about it just because if you want to play the games. All right, y'all. I'm about to get out of here. About to go back to the house. Y'all take it easy. Y'all be blessed. Peace.